So I am currently reading a book called The Untethered Soul by Mark Singer. It's a book that Unity magazine promoted a few years ago, and his newer book, which reflects on connecting into the point in us that is quiet and still and centered and unaffected by the world and all that goes on around us. He writes about how our minds are so busy trying to fix life around us, trying to make it the way we want it to make it. We defend, we justify, we avoid, all those things our mind does. And I notice how my mind is busy, 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 figuring out what to do, what I should have said, what's to come, all the rest of it that our minds do. And it's really, we've trained our minds to do this in a way to stay safe. We don't have a physical world in the same way that we need to defend ourselves from attacking tigers and lions and wolves and things. So we've turned to the world around us in the form that we experience it today and try and defend ourselves from it. So our minds are busy, busy, busy. And I recognize more and more, the older I get, that the less I want to be in the experience of a busy mind. I want peace. And I really desire peace in the world. We're seeing so much right now going on around us that is not reflecting the peace that we are. And yet within all of us, there's a center point, a stillness, our sacred self, that Christ energy within us that knows itself as pure, as whole, as free. So my practice more and more is to tap into that, to step back from the busy thoughts, the distractions of the world, my mind trying to sort everything out, to step back and find the stillness within. And the Fillmores and Unity teach about the importance of the silence, of finding that stillness, because in that silence that Eckhart Tolle calls sacred space, that's where we know God. That's where we know ourselves as sacred divine beings. That's where we know the peace that we are. But we have to make that choice. We have to decide to step back from the busyness, to step back from the distractions, to still our busy minds, and to choose peace no matter what. Are you up for the challenge? Are you going to join me in this practice where we say to ourselves, be still and know that I am God? And that quality, that I amness that we speak about there, is our sacred self, is beyond all the activities, unaffected by all that we see and witness, holding that energy in that space for us to live that in this world, to be the peace that we seek. So I talk about this, I write about this, I share this all the time because it's so important to me right now. And I think it really is reflecting what's going on in the world. So let us step back. Let us turn to that energy within us, our sacred nature, our divine nature. Let us choose peace no matter what we see around us, and know that as we do this, we are changed, and the way we live in the world changes, and the world will respond. Bless you. Join me on the journey. Let's choose peace. Thank you.